أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So in the last couple of classes, what we learned? We learned how to make a jumla ismiya negative. And we learned seven methods or seven ways to do it. Use of ma and be, use of laysa and be, then la an-nafiyatu lil jins, and then ma plus illa combination, and then in plus illa. So total seven. Last two are common between Jumla Fi'liya and Jumla Ismiya. So now today we are going to learn about how to make a Jumla Fi'liya negative. A Jumla Fi'liya. You know, a Jumla Fi'liya is a sentence which starts with a fi'l. So we are going to learn how to make it negative. So if we have a past tense, al a madi tense, al-fi'l al-madi in the sentence, then how we make it negative? Okay, so for past tense, we could use ma or lam or lamma, any of the three. First two especially. Third one gives us a special meaning, so that is used as well, but rarely. So ma, lam, and lamma, these are the three words which are used for a past tense negation. Okay, so let's use a sentence for learning this lesson on how to make Jumla Fi'liya negative. So I have this is not from Quran, okay? I just made up this sentence. Zahaba rajulun ilal masjidi. We are going to use this sentence to learn how to make Jumla Fi'liya negative. So anybody who knows how to translate this? Zahaba rajulun. Oh, okay. Saad raised his hand. Saad, go ahead.
ذهب رجل إلى المسجد. ذهب, he went. رجل, a man.
Mm-hmm.
إلى, towards. المسجد, the masjid. So a man went towards the masjid.
Okay. So Zahaba means he went. So he was the inside door. So what happened then?
رجل was in Rafa status, so رجل took the place of he.
Yeah, so the Rajulun replaced the inside he, and Rajulun is the outside door. So a man went towards the masjid, or we can say to the masjid. To the masjid is better English translation of this. All right. A man went to the masjid. This is a past tense jumla fi'liya. Or we are going to make it negative. So if we want to make it negative, Saad, what will be the English for that?
Um, if a man did not go to the masjid.
Yeah, okay. A man did not go to the masjid. So we have the English. We need to know how to say this in Arabic. So we will use the first word in that list, ma. Hmm? We will
Okay.
add ma at the beginning, and the rest of the sentence stays the same. Simple as that. Ma dhahaba rajulun ilal masjid. A man did not go to the masjid. So the first method in past tense, which is the adding of ma before the jumla fi'liya, is very simple. Just add a ma and nafiya before it, and it becomes a negative sentence. A man did not go to the masjid. Simple. Second word, lam. We are going to use lam now. Thank you, sir. We are going to use lam. And we want to say a man did not go to the masjid, but with using lam now. So lam plus zahaba rajulun ilal masjidi. But there is a problem. there is a problem in this sentence. If you talk to an Arab, the Arab will say this is a wrong sentence. When lam comes, it makes a change to the verb. Hmm? Lam is used for past tense negation, but it always comes al-fi'lul mudari. This is a strange thing. Like lam always comes with al-fi'lul mudari, but changes the meaning to madi, the past tense. So lam zahaba rajulun ila al-masjidi is a wrong sentence. Zahaba has to change. So Zahaba is Bab Fataha. Zahaba means he went. Zahaba Zahabu. Zahabta Zahabtum Zahabtu Zahabna Yazhabu. Yazhabu it means he goes or he will go. But is it Yazhabu? No. It's Yazhab. So Lam does two things. Number one, it always comes with Al-Failul Mudare. Always. And it replaces the last letter with a jazm, a sukoon. Alright, yazhabu became yazhab. So this is a strong operator. It doesn't only work with mudare but also makes a change in the mudare. We will learn this thing in detail, like how lam and some other words who belong to its family do this to al-fi'l al-mudare. We will learn it separately, so don't worry too much about it right now. Just remember, the zahaba has changed to al-fi'l mudare, and then the last letter damma yazhabu. The damma has to go and replace it with a jazm. Now this means a man did not go to the masjid. Lam yazhab rajulun ilal masjidi. A man did not go to the masjid. So these are the two regular ways of making of jumla fi'liya negative in past tense. All right. The second one is actually more regular. The first one would be typically when somebody asks a question and then you answer, but both are used. The third one is use of lamma. Okay. Lamma, but lamma does the same thing as lam. They belong to the same family. Okay. Lamma also is used for past tense negation, but it works with al-fi'l al-mudari. But its meaning is a little different. What's the meaning? A man has not gone to the masjid yet. Because lamma means not yet. Okay? Lamma means not yet. So if you want to say like this, a negative sentence, then lamma is used. A man has not gone to the masjid yet. So this is still a past tense, so that's why I have included this here. But remember, I said lamma means not yet. But it only means not yet when it's used with an al-fi'l al-mudari. Because lamma is used with madi as well. So when that happens, it doesn't mean not yet. Okay, it means when. It means when. So lamma means not yet only when it is used with al-fi'lul mudari. So what did we learn? We can use ma, lam, and lamma to make a past tense negative for a jumla fi'liya. And when ma is used, no change in the sentence. But when lam is used, lam is always used with al-fi'l al-mudari, but it makes it, we call this the change that happened, we said it has become majzoom. All right. Lamma means not yet when it is used with al-fi'l al-mudari. It has a different meaning when it is not used with al-fi'l al-mudari. And that meaning is when. Both lam and lamma change the meaning of al-fi'l al-mudari to past tense, and both make the al-fi'l al-mudari majzoom. They put the jazm on the last letter and they drop the noon. For example, yazhabu, yazhabuna, they drop the noon. We will, as I said, we will learn this separately as a separate topic, so you don't have to really worry about this, like why lam did this and why lamma has done this. It's a bunch of words. It's not just lam and lamma. There are other words too who do the same thing. So we will learn them separately. So these are the three ways to have a negative jumla fi'liya in the past tense. Just adding ma, no change in the verb. Adding lam, a change in the verb. And lamma, a change in the verb. Both lam and lamma, they work with al-fi'l al-mudari and still make it past tense. All right, good. So this was about the past tense. But what if it is not the past tense? Then what we do? Hmm? Now we are going to learn that. Hopefully no questions. If there are, I mean, it's simple concept, but if there are questions, we can address them at the end, inshallah. So for other than past tense, so if it is not the past tense, what is used? La, ma, and lan. You can use one of these three when it is not the past tense. So ma is common between them. Ma can be used to for negation in past tense, and if it is not past tense, it can still be used. So ma is common between the two, but la and lan, they are new. So again, if it is not the past tense, then la, ma, or lan can be used for negation of a jumla fi'liya. So let's use la first of all. We are going to use the same sentence, but it is not past tense anymore. It is not zahaba rajulun ilal masjidi. It is yazhabu. Yazhabu rajulun ilal masjidi. So how we will translate this? How we will translate this? Umar, Umar Ahmad.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Translate this into English.
A man went to the masjid.
Why you're saying went? It is a past tense.
Oh, a man goes to the masjid. What is
Goes
it?
to the masjid. Could mean something else as well?
Yeah.
Yasabu means present. Could
And
it also mean future or no?
a man will go to the masjid.
So what are the two meanings then?
A man goes to the masjid and a man will go to the masjid.
Yeah. So a man goes to a masjid or a man will go to the masjid. So I should have added over here. Yazhabu means he goes or he will go. So I could have added that here. Anyway, so now we are going to use this sentence. This is al-fi'l al-mudari. This is not a past tense anymore. So we are going to use this sentence to learn negation when it is not a past tense. So first, use la. Use la. And
Um,
what's the negation look like? The English translation after the after the sentence have been made negative, the translation will be a man does not go to the masjid or will not go to the masjid. Hmm? A man does not go to the masjid or will not go to the masjid, and we will just use la and no change to the rest of the sentence. La yazhabu rajulun ilal masjidi. And it will mean both present tense and future tense. A man does not go to the masjid or a man will not go to the masjid. Simple as that. Okay? So that was very simple. Use of la. Let's now learn the use of ma. Ma yazhabu rajulun ilal masjidi. Again, there will be no change to the verb. Simple. Just add ma. But there is something special here. Can anybody spot what happened? What is special about ma with respect to la? Can anybody notice that? Umar or somebody from Umar family?
Um, it removes future tense.
Yeah, that's right. When we use la with mudare, it can have present tense and future tense both. But when ma is used, you see there is no future tense anymore. And it is only limited to present tense. So that is the difference between the use of la and ma when it comes to making like negation in tenses other than madi. All right. So we should be aware of that because this will help us translating the Quran correctly. So when ma nafiya is used with al-fi'l al-mudari, it limits the meaning to the present tense only. All right. Okay. So we have learned with la how to make a jumla other than a past tense negative by using la and ma. The third word, lan. We're going to learn that now. So again, we use the same sentence, yazhabu rajulun ilal masjidi. So meaning will be a man goes or will go to the masjid. Now let's add lan before it. And if you look at this sentence now, this is a wrong sentence actually. Because when lam comes, yazhabu can be used with lan, but there has to be a change. We have to make a change to yazhabu. Like we made a change when we used lam or lamma. It has to be used, they have to be used with al-fi'l al-mudari, and we removed the haraka on the last letter and replaced it with a jazm, a sukun. Over here, it will be something different, but we have to make a change. So when lam is used with an al-fi'l al-mudari, what happens? It replaces the haraka on the last letter, which is dhamma right now, with a fatha. Lan yazhaba. This is the correct sentence. Okay. And what does it mean? A man will not go to the masjid. So what did we see here? Now yazhabu, which means he goes or he will go, but when lan is used with it, it limits the tense to future tense only. So it is only la which is used when you mean to say something that may be in present or future. But when ma is used, it is limited to the present tense, and when lan is used, it is limited to the future tense, and when lan is used, it also makes a change to the al-fi'lul mudari. And it's a very strong negation too. Yeah, lan is used, it's a strong negation. Like you could also translate it like a man will never go to the masjid. All right. So these are the three ways you can make a sentence, a jumla fi'liya, negative when it is not the past tense. It is present or future. Again, so when lan is used with al-fi'lul mudari, the meaning is limited to future tense only. So if I recap, what did we learn today? We learned that there are different ways to make a jumla fi'liya negative. In the past tense, there are three ways. You can use ma, you can use lamma, you can use ma, you can use lam, or you can use lamma. When you use ma, there is no change to the past tense, past verb. But when you use lam or lamma, then the past tense has to be changed to mudare. And not only that, you have to make it majzoom. How you make it majzoom? You replace the la haraka. In this case, it was a fatha, which you change that to a jazm. Lam is always used with al-fi'l al-mudari. When lamma is used with al-fi'l al-mudari, its meaning is not yet. But that it has its meaning not yet when it is only used with al-fi'l al-mudari. In other cases, it will have a different meaning. And both lam and lamma change the meaning of the fi'l al-mudari to the past tense. And then, if it is not the past tense, then you can use la, ma, or lan. La is used. There is no change to a verb, but the meaning is in present and future. But when ma is used, still no change to the verb, but the meaning is limited to present tense only. And when you use lan, then there is a change to the verb. We call it has become mansub. When lan is used with al-fi'l al-mudari, the meaning is limited to future tense only. And one more thing, when lan is used, the fi'l al-mudari changes a bit. Its haraka on the last letter is changed to fatha, and if it is a una sound, then noon is dropped. We will learn this again as a separate. So lan is not the only word who does that. There are a bunch of words who do this, and we will learn this as a separate concept. So don't worry too much. Inshallah, you will be very familiar, inshallah, soon with this concept. All right. Yeah, so that's all I have on how to make a jumla fi'liya negative. So it's a very short lesson. So I hope everybody understood how to do this. And if there are any questions, we can talk about that now. Otherwise, we are done. We are done a little early today, which is very rare. No questions?
So we're going to the breakout room.
No. There is no breakout room. All right. So if there is no questions, then we will end today's lesson. Thank you very much for your attention.